This is Africa before colonization, a continent of ancient histories and living cultures. Long before European maps, diverse kingdoms, city-states and communities shaped vast connections. From Sahara trade routes to forest societies, people sustained complex economies and belief systems. Archaeology and oral histories reveal cities, ironworking, and skilled artisans across the continent. We use archival photographs, historical maps, and artifacts to trace these rich legacies. What follows is a guided, respectful look at key civilizations and their timelines. In West Africa, the Ghana Empire rose around 300 to 1200 CE as a trade power. Gold, salt, and caravan routes linked communities across the Sahel and Sahara. By the 13th century, the Mali Empire centered at Niani controlled vast resources. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage in 1324 showcased Mali's wealth and connections to the wider world. Timbuktu became a hub of learning, with manuscripts, libraries, and scholars studying law and astronomy. The Songhai Empire later organized administration and riverine trade along the Niger. On the Horn, the Kingdom of Aksum flourished from the first millennium CE as a maritime power. Aksum's stele, coins, and ports connected African highlands to Arabia and the Mediterranean. Along the Indian Ocean, Swahili city-states like Kilwa and Mombasa traded ivory, gold, and textiles. These coastal towns blended African, Arab, Persian, and Indian influences in architecture and language. Inland, Great Zimbabwe rose between the 12th and 15th centuries as a stone-built urban center. Its ruins testify to regional trade networks reaching the coast and beyond. Central Africa hosted kingdoms like Congo, Lunda, and Lubo with complex political institutions. Congo's capitals were centers of art, metallurgy, and diplomatic exchange by the 15th century. Across southern landscapes, communities practiced ironworking, cattle pastoralism, and managed fertile land. Oral traditions, sculpture, and regalia reveal social hierarchies and sophisticated craft traditions. Networks of exchange moved people, ideas, and goods long before external colonization. These societies adapted to diverse ecologies, from forests and rivers to savannas and coasts. Historical maps and archives show shifting polities, trade routes, and cultural zones across centuries. Preserving manuscripts, oral histories, and artifacts helps reframe Africa's global role before colonization. Understanding pre-colonial complexity counters stereotypes and honors indigenous knowledge systems. When European colonialism arrived, it encountered organized states and resilient societies throughout Africa. Today, scholars and communities are reclaiming histories through museums, research, and cultural revival. This is Africa before colonization, diverse, connected, and foundational to world history.